My name is Dan Voinis. I'm a wildlife filmmaker and adventurer, and I work primarily with reptiles, sometimes even highly venomous snakes. Now, I'm traveling halfway around the world to the continent of Africa to find some of the incredible creatures that live here. Africa is home to countless iconic animals, but less well known are their reptiles. Crocodiles, tortoises, lizards, and snakes. I venture out on a trek deep into the bush, searching high and low for an awesome reptile to get my hands on. However, all I have to do is just wait for nightfall.
Hi, we just got a call on our radio that right after sundown, someone found a puff adder right outside the door of a cabin on the reserve. Puff adder is one of the most widespread venomous snakes in southern Africa. They're short, they're fat, but they hit like a truck. Alright, this guy he's a viper, similar to rattlesnakes and cottonmouths in the States. But the venom is a lot stronger, and the strike is a lot faster. So we're gonna go and try and get a hold of him, hopefully. Get him and the people out of harm's way.
We arrive shortly. Already packaged and ready for delivery is one angry, deadly, beautiful snake.
I feel like a kid on Christmas, my big box. You can hear it. It's got a nice echo effect, acoustics in there. That's why they're called puff adders. Because when they feel threatened, they're not rattlesnakes. They don't have a rattle to shake. They just make a loud noise. They puff up. They're already not insubstantial body. Try and look as big and sound as scary as possible. So this is a big snake. She's probably a female. She's looking a little chunky, and you can tell just the beautiful pattern on her. White bordered dark chevrons running down the body is how you can always tell it's a puff adder. Puff adders have that very distinct pattern, but when she's in the leaf litter on the ground, she is absolutely invisible. And that's where a lot of people have problems with these guys, because they puff up when they're cornered, once they've been had. But if they don't think they've been spotted, they will sit quietly and hope that they're hidden. Well, if someone with bare feet walks by, steps right on them, it's like a landmine. Just pow, in an instant. And much like a landmine, they could lose their life or their leg or, any kind of horrible consequences. But we're going to take her to a nice little spot. Charles, you think you've got a good spot in mind?
Yeah, we've got a nice area with termite mounds, and there will be lots of mice present. And I have found puff adder there before.
All right,
so yeah, that's a dig.
Hopefully she'll be in good company and she can forget about this strange abduction she has experienced.
Well, it's so good that we can release her and that she wasn't killed, because many people out of ignorance and fear, probably because of ignorance, kill snakes, and it's not necessary. They play a very, very important role in the ecosystem. And yeah, this is absolutely, we've had a good day, eh? What a day, yeah.
My guide Charles drives us farther out, deep into the bush, until we find the perfect spot to release this beautiful animal.
All right, so we think we've got a pretty good spot here. So we have a den. Looks like it's an unused den. It's long abandoned. Some mammal dug this out, where she can go into. It'll hopefully be a little warmer. It's a little chilly tonight. Or she can come out under this big just tangle of branches and bush. So it's kind of got a little bit of options for her to choose, where she can hide out and hopefully find some nice rat dinner when it warms up for her.
Yeah, she's quite cold, quite stiff.
Okay. So, come on. Problem is she's so heavy, she's so sturdy, it's hard to tip her over. Oh,
okay.
There she goes.
That will wake her up.
There, we can hear that. Come on.
Yeah, sort of just slide her out now. Go a bit more, dip deeper towards the hole.
Look at her. Pull that head back. She's ready to go. Okay. Ooh, I couldn't really tell with the plastic, but she's got kind of a yellowish tint to her. So you could see if this wasn't sand, if this was some of that leaf litter just behind her, she'd be invisible. Absolutely invisible. These guys are one of the most perfect ambush predators. She doesn't like when I move.
You see?
There we go. Now, she knew I wasn't close enough to hit, but that was a back off and leave me alone strike. While she makes for a puff adder, quick getaway. And look, this is something you only see with these really, really heavy-bodied snakes. How she moves. It's almost a caterpillar-like motion. What she's doing, she's actually using her body muscles to move her ribs, almost like a millipede, and just inch forward. She doesn't wiggle or undulate like you see most snakes. She just sort of slowly crawls.
Looks like she might like a new home.
She likes the den. Well, this is your home sweet home, girl. What an absolutely beautiful girl. She's taking advantage of the echo in there, because that hiss is quite loud. Alright. And you know, next time some unsuspecting small mammal comes in, thinks she's found a nice little home for the night, she's got herself some dinner. So I think she should be better off here than on someone's porch, or even worse, the end of someone's shovel. So overall, a good night. While the African bush is home to countless legendary animals, it is the often overlooked ones that capture my interest. These small, lesser-known, often dangerous animals that don't receive the same level of love and attention are often demonized and feared. These animals are just as vital as any other, and if you look at them as I do, just as incredible.